Before coming to Occidental, Andy was a scholarship player at Oregon and felt that Oregon and Division I football is not what he was looking for.
Andy transferred in my senior year, and then I got a chance to play the whole season with him, which we still say is the winningest team in Oxy history.
I kind of figured out that Andy was special in summer of 2004 when he came on his recruiting visit.
He sent a videotape, and then I met with one of my other coaches. I said, let's watch this tape together. And after about 4 plays, he says to me, why are we watching this? He's already the best player we've ever recruited.
He was extremely committed, so I think he was just a good example for all to follow.
If your best player is the hardest worker and the most coachable, then the rest of the team falls in line. And that's the way he was.
I never had a big ego. He kind of let his playing do the talking, and he somehow was able to have this charisma to have the whole team follow him.
He understood the struggle that you're going through as a player and as a student. He understood how to lead a team.
When I came to Occidental, I was a backup to Andy for my first 2 years. He was a role model, but more of a big brother type. He set a good example and a great template to follow.
Some guys play really well against poor opponents, but he played his best against the toughest opponents. I remember we were playing a game against Cal Lutheran late in the year, so we were down, I think, 24-7 at halftime, and it's just like he put the whole team on his back.
He comes into the locker room just confident, assertive. I remember him coming into the locker room saying, like, we're gonna beat them, we're gonna win.
And so when he started believing, the whole team started believing. We had the biggest comeback, I know, of my career. The team rose up to play with Andy. It wasn't like we had the best players in D3 football, but you became better being around him.
He was going to treat it like big-time football, and I think that echoed throughout, our football program for a decade plus.
I was in the league 32 years. He was the best player, not just to play for Occidental, but to play for any other team in the SCIAC. I mean, he was 26-0 as a starter. He was 3 times offensive MVP in the conference.
He just dominated the game.
He was successful in the SCIAC and went to camp with the New York Giants and had a successful arena football career.
Right before he went up to Seattle for his wedding, he showed up at my apartment in Pasadena with 2 big bags, like black trash bags, and they were filled with workout clothes. We went to Subway, got a sandwich, came home, and he did laundry for 5 hours straight. Like typical Andy.
I got a call from my teammate Ivan Watts, and he told me over the phone that Andy passed away, and it was devastating.
Andy was larger than life. He was a physical specimen. You don't just pass away early when you're built like that.
It was shocking, and we were also happy because he just got married.
As I was leaving the reception at the end of the night, he's one of the first players I ever told that I loved him. It just taught me that you never know, right? And that you need to tell people. The strength that Andy's family has shown really has left an impression on me.
There's more to Andy Collins than just Andy Collins being a great football player.
A great performer on the field, but also someone that kind of brought all of us together.
Andy's legacy is just being a great friend first.
I really think his legacy is the impact he's had on his teammates and us guys as coaches, just in terms of how to live one's life with character.
Individually, I want to be the best dad, the best father, the best teammate, the best friend that I can be to really make him proud.
If I could say one thing to Andy, it'd just be thank you.